For so many years, the Carringtons and the Colbys entered our living rooms with the drama of sex, lies, it was on videotape, and money, the stuff that Dynasty was made of. When the show concluded its primetime reign 2 years ago, devoted fans were more than a bit distressed. But now, rest easy, all you Dynasty fans, because Dynasty returns this fall for just one night to finish off what it started. Chantal went to visit the reunited cast at work.
At its height, more than 30 million Dynasty viewers followed the fates and fortunes of Denver's fictional oil barons, the Carringtons, their romances, their rivalries, and their roller coaster relationships. But by 1989, their ratings ran dry, ending this 9-year dynasty. Until now, the miniseries.
Welcome home.
John Forsythe and the original cast are back shooting in this $40 million hilltop mansion in Beverly Hills, property, by the way, once owned by Elton John. If you're a Dynasty fan, you may remember the last episode ended 2 years ago with several cliffhangers. Now, you'll see those cliffhangers resolved.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I think I may be revealing a terrible secret.
Go ahead.
I'm in jail.
Oh, no.
Yes. The dirty, bad cop shot me. And I, in turn, shot him and killed him. And you're not allowed to do that. And so I'm in jail. And I somehow get out, you know. They find out that the police captain was bad, and they release me.
The last time we saw your character, Linda, she was, as I recall, in a coma. Where is she these days?
Well, you never saw Crystal in a coma. You saw her leave thinking she was going on her honeymoon with Blake, only everyone said the doctor had called and it was time for her operation. So the last time you saw Crystal, she was waving goodbye to everyone thinking she was going on her honeymoon. But you were left knowing that she was going into the hospital for an operation. We open in the Swiss clinic where she was, where she's out of the coma.
She certainly is. And you can expect more knockdown, drag-out fights between Crystal and Alexis.
Well, you last saw her in 1989 in midair, falling off a balcony. And you don't know what happened to her. Well, what happened to her, if you really want to know, is that she fell on someone, an actor who shall be nameless, who is no longer with us in the show, unfortunately, because I killed him. And broke both her legs and an arm, and was in hospital for 1.5 years recovering. And when after she recovered, then was the Gulf War. And she was very, very busy putting her tankers into place and really working on her empire, because she knew that Blake had gone bust. Blake was in prison, and a lot of friends of hers were having serious money problems. And so she had to really take care of business, and that's what she's been doing, recovering and taking care of business. She finally had no romance, no marriages, no nothing, until this show when she meets a man.
So the characters have changed, and so have the lives of the actors who played them. There's no way I can sit here and not ask for an explanation of that scar.
I have a scar, so every day I have to have this put on, and we have to decide what day it is and make sure it lives through the picture with me.
I see. All right, just briefly now, what doors has Dynasty opened for you?
What it's done for me, it's changed my entire life. I've spent 10 years doing all of this. It's an education, and it's something that I never ever dreamed of.
Every door was open. It was basically my first series, and it was a hit. So, and went on for years and years and years, and it was like in the top 10 and #1 for, you know, lots of shows never even see that.
And, you know, it is all about dollars and cents. It's a business, and and having a face that's recognizable is definitely an asset.
The gifts it gave me personally of learning and growing up and facing my fears were tremendous. Best teacher I ever had was Dynasty.
Typical Alexis pose.
This miniseries airs in October, and we've learned it probably won't be the last time you'll see the Carringtons. It's too expensive, they tell us, to bring the show back as a weekly series. But the future of a miniseries? Stay tuned. It could be in the picture.
So nice to see the happy family there in a portrait.